Hey, listen,
social media.
I just want to let y'all know
Snapchat,
he's giving y'all some jewels right now.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you're in that type of business or anything like that. Dropping jewels.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Hey man, say man, look man, you already know what it is. It's your boy RelaxMack, and I'm back with another video. I got my little bro Yoshi with another video.
Yeah. So earlier we were talking about what's the different ways you can go about like having a clothing brand, you know, selling clothes
or just a business anyway, ecommerce. Any type of brand, for real. If in that matter, if you're talking about something where you have to sell a product,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you have to sell a product, that's where the argument comes into play, and that's where it's pretty much doing it yourself, or you know, having a third party, a manufacturer or anybody else, you know, help you out along the way or something that. That was the conversation.
Right, we were just like discussing the two different types, you feel me? And I mean, if you're knowledgeable about this in any way, like please hit the comments, you know what I'm saying? Keep the conversation going for sure. Because, you know, not everybody knows everything, you know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
So like if you have any knowledge on, you know, e-commerce using Shopify or just selling clothes, like, you know.
Or anything, like help somebody else in the comments. But, so for me, like, if y'all don't know, you know, we got the Relax brand, you know, we up and running, you know, I do all the designs, and I do all the printing, I do everything myself, right? And I'm not against that. The only reason why I'm okay with doing that is because, one, I have the knowledge to do so. You know what I mean? Like, I have the tools to do so. In my eyes, like, I see myself, Bella, chill out. I see myself as being like, you know, Louis Vuitton. You know, my favorite designer, God rest the dead, is Gianni Versace. You know,
as he should be.
You know what I mean? Also Dapper Dan. You know, big shout out to Dapper Dan. Like everything that he's done, he touched and everything like that. So for me, that's why I continue to do the things that I want to do. Like each shirt, each hoodie, everything that you get, my hands has touched it in some type of fashion, you know, especially, you know, to continue the conversation, why, as I get bigger, you know, as the brand gets bigger, everything that what the brand really will become and is, you know, everything that the brand is, not even will become, but everything that the brand is and what it stands for, me, one person solely alone will not be able to take care of those orders, you know what I mean? Like, even when I go about, I believe in this year, 2021. I said this on my Snapchat. You know, if you're not following me on Snapchat, then you know what you're doing. But long story short, what I told on my Snapchat was pretty much like, I want to hire somebody, like my first, like a high school student, and teach somebody, like high school students, and really teach them the knowledge that I have, you know, not even just working for me, but so that they can be able to do this themselves. You know what I'm saying? To just share that information. Like, it may took me X, Y amount of years to get the information that I got today.
Right, exactly.
But it doesn't have to it doesn't have to take the next person. If you do it right, it should take them literally less amount of time than it took you.
And that's the whole point of just sharing, you know, information, sharing, you know, knowledge, is so that the next person doesn't go through the same obstacles you went. You know what I'm saying? That just literally makes sense. Like, we wish someone was there, you know, to do that with us, as everyone else does. You feel me? So be that person, you know, to be like, hey, like, I understand you're interested in this or whatever. Peep how I did things, you know what I'm saying? And like what I learned from my mistakes and shit like that, and hopefully you don't have to make the same, you know, mistakes. And
so
that's just
my question is to you then, right? Cause you own the e-commerce business.
I did.
Or do you still do what we speaking into life? What we doing? What we talking about?
Okay, so listen. So you know how my homie, he just told y'all, everything that you were to put on the RelaxMack hoodie is something that he's touched. Beautiful material, by the way, and beautiful concept to the clothing. I have to give that to you.
I appreciate that.
I definitely am not sporting the mint green right now, but you shall see it. You feel me? Alright, but anyway. So with what I had, it was a Shopify business. You literally go to a third party. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay somebody. It's how it goes. You feel me? Not how if that's how you want it to go. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, big shout out to Shopify because relaxmack.com, where you can purchase these beautiful hoodies and t-shirts, is also powered by Shopify.
Okay, so look, exactly.
It's a nice, beautiful website, e-commerce business platform.
Exactly.
100%. Easy.
So you're going into this with a third party, being whoever you want to buy products from, whether it be Ali Baby, Crazy Monkey, fucking other websites that it really doesn't matter because there's thousands of them. You feel me? You'll be purchasing these products from the online website and then putting them on your virtual website, so you don't literally have inventory. You're not holding anything physical. Everything is like a digital inventory because you have purchased these 2 laptop covers and these 5 curtains and 6 t-shirts with the design on it and shit like that. Whether it be your design, someone else's design, doesn't matter.
So pretty much drop shipping.
Exactly, drop shipping. And you put them on your store on Shopify, and you promote your store via Facebook ads,
whatever's
Instagram
hot,
ads,
whatever's popping.
anything.
Hey, listen,
social media.
I just want to let y'all know
Snapchat,
he's giving y'all some jewels right now.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you're in that type of business or anything like that, dropping jewels.
Yeah, it's not, and it's funny because everyone's literally looked at their phone after talking about something. At least this happens to me a lot. I'll be talking about like fucking, you know what I'm saying, something anime related or some shit, and the next thing I'll fucking know, like, there's this website with like anime posters and shit like that, or like I've liked a few pictures on something like sports related, and now I have like sports gear, you feel me, on my phone. That shit's called cookies. The amount of information that we put out to the world makes no sense, and we don't have the hugest chance of stopping it, you feel me? And this is how businesses make their money. These are how ads are popping up on Instagram and Facebook and shit like that with like different clothes or, decor or some shit like that, because other like networks are buying that information from Instagram and from Facebook and shit like that.
Correct.
And now they're
literally
bringing the audience.
If you're a promoter, if you're a club promoter, right? Mm-hmm. Imagine, like, I've been a club promoter before. Worked in Miami before, worked in South Florida as a whole, right? But for my club promoters, for real, right? Who's worked in the Miami strips, who's at Live, I don't even know if KOD is still open. Like, KOD is open, then it doesn't open, or whatever. Live, Cameo, and Dream. Shout out to, I know a few guys who's working out there, but long story short, the same way how you have, a guest list or, your contact list, like, who you could really hit up, like, that shit's valuable in that field, in that industry, like that networking field, like who you know or who you got on like speed dial, who you could really show up at this club. You know what I'm saying? How many females you could show up in this club? Beautiful. How many can you get somebody hot who gonna throw some money at, you know what I'm saying? Like something, whatever the case may be. You gotta have that contact list.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that contact list. Like the things that they're doing now is literally the same things from back in the day when our mom and dad was doing, when they were knocking on people's doors, right?
Exactly. It's just
whether
so
you
much
signed
easier.
up or not. Whether you signed up or not, hey, can I just get your information down, right?
Exactly.
Oh, when you go to a new site, like I used to be subscribed to Manscaped. I ain't gonna lie, like you know what I'm saying? But RelaxMack TV, we keep it real over here. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, with that being said, like these different, when you go to a new website or anything like that, they ask for the news subscription. Even though you never check these things, they might go run up in your junk mail or whatever the case may be. These companies can still sell your information. Like, this is my contact list. Like, hey, because the one time you might check your email, guess what? You might never know what RelaxMack TV is,
right? But
or what the Relax brand is. But guess what? Relax brand is right there.
Exactly, because I got your information. Because
I done bought it from Facebook.
I saw you were shopping on.
No, Facebook. No,
exactly.
This is what companies really do.
Exactly, the Facebook manager,
they big.
Instagram manager. That's whenever you
they
start
do
getting that
bids,
insight,
bro.
You have to set up an account.
I just want to say sorry, y'all. Like, for real. That video, like, we forgot to do an outro, but we was just talking straight gems and facts. But thank y'all for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next video next week. And I'm out. Yay!